Alrighty, ladies and gentlemen, hello and welcome. My name is David, and today we're going to be talking about Adobe Acrobat Sign as a part of my little mini-series as to background information regarding Adobe Acrobat, PDFs, and the document cloud. So today we're going to give a very brief overview and not at all deep dive into Adobe Acrobat Sign. So, formerly known as Adobe Sign, before that formerly known as Echo Sign. So, what is Adobe Acrobat Sign? So it's one of the members of the Adobe Document Cloud, as we discussed in our Document Cloud video, just like this. So within Sign, the easiest way to understand Sign is to understand what Acrobat and Adobe Reader can do and what they cannot do. Because there is a deep amount of integration between Acrobat and Sign, but this can, in terms of understanding the solutions, this can sort of muddy the waters a little bit. And so just for a moment, let's pretend that there's no integration between the two. They're completely distinct. So Adobe Acrobat's purpose is to make and modify PDF files. That's been its mission ever since the 90s. Now, of course, within Acrobat, you can make a PDF form, and with Acrobat or Reader, you can sign a form. You know, these are true statements. These are absolutely true statements. If we were to open Acrobat, well, actually, now that I have Reader open, you can see for yourself that I can fill and sign or use certificates to digitally sign a file. But if we opened up Acrobat, if we move it over here, but of course, if we open up Acrobat like this, then we can see that there are some tools for applying signatures, so fill and sign and certificates like we saw earlier in Reader, which are free. But there are also some tools that hook up to the Adobe Acrobat Sign service. So there's request eSignatures, and then these four at the very end: web form, bulk send, eSign branding, and payment collection. So, but these tools are connecting. You know, they're external, they're extra to Acrobat. They're connecting to the Adobe Acrobat Sign service. Now, if you take that service away, then essentially with Acrobat, you are left with these three tools here: fill and sign and certificates, and then prepare form. So within Acrobat or Reader, you can absolutely sign a PDF file, but there's more to it. There's more to eSignatures than just the ability to sign a document. There are many other considerations that go into this process, and really, Acrobat lets you do about the first step, and it lets you do the last step. But there are a lot of intermediary steps that Acrobat does not address. So in other words, Acrobat lets you prepare the form, that is, make your PDF and design it. And then it's up to you to figure out the security. It's up to you to figure out the legality of the signature, distribution, a final secure resting place for the document, preventing tampering to the document. What if you need signatures in a particular order? So a lot of these exercises are left up to the reader. But with Sign, Sign does not care about the PDF. PDFs are not Sign's mission at all. Sign's mission is all about the process. So within Sign, it's meant to be an end-to-end e-signature solution. And you know, if we cut through the buzzwords a little bit, if we go back here into Sign, Sign is all about collecting e-signatures, not necessarily from just you, but from others. So it's all about collection. It's about tracking and managing, and you can see who has signed the document, or even who's opened the email and, you know, maybe taken a peek at the document but not yet signed. You can have visibility and insight to that as well. What if you need hundreds of signatures at once, updated terms and conditions that everybody in the agency has to sign? What about integrations with things like Microsoft Teams? What about custom branding? So there are all sorts of considerations that can be part of an e-signature workflow or process that Acrobat really was not equipped to solve until the addition of these Sign reliant tools over here. But that's really where Sign shines when it comes to the process as a whole. Now, I don't want to go too further in depth just because we'll have videos showcasing Sign itself. But for now, that's really all there is to Sign. So I'd like to thank you all so much for coming, folks. Tune in next time for when we discuss the differences between Acrobat Standard as well as Acrobat Pro. And until then, take care.